Hey everyone, and welcome. We all enjoy a little sweetness in our lives, don't we? The addition of something sweet, whether in our morning coffee, a baked treat, or a refreshing beverage, can be extremely comforting and satisfying. It's an integral part of our food culture. However, if you have diabetes, or are just starting to monitor your blood sugar for preventative reasons, that simple pleasure can quickly become a source of concern and, frankly, a potential threat. Diabetes, whether type 1 or type 2, fundamentally alters how your body processes sugar, and consuming too much of the regular stuff, table sugar, high fructose corn syrup, even seemingly natural sugars like honey, can result in serious long-term health problems. This isn't just about feeling sluggish after a sugary snack. It's about the serious risks of nerve damage, kidney disease, vision loss, and cardiovascular problems. This is where alternative sweeteners come into play. They provide a way to enjoy that sweetness without causing your blood sugar levels to skyrocket, which is both unpleasant and potentially harmful. However, and this is a big but, the world of sweeteners is vast and sometimes extremely confusing. Marketing claims can be deceptive, and some seemingly healthy sweeteners may not be the best option for someone with diabetes. This video is intended to help clear up confusion and serve as a guide. We'll look at the best options for people with diabetes that are both safe and effective, so you can make informed decisions and live a healthier, yet still sweet, life. Sweeteners should be viewed as a valuable tool in your diabetes management toolbox rather than a cure-all. Benefits of alternative sweeteners for diabetics. For a diabetic, the benefits of selecting the right sweetener extend far beyond simply satisfying a craving or making food more appealing. It is about fundamentally altering the way your body reacts to your diet. The most significant advantage is the ability to achieve and maintain consistent blood sugar control. Traditional sugar causes a rapid and significant increase in blood glucose levels. This surge is what your body struggles to manage with diabetes, whether due to insufficient insulin production, type 1, or insulin resistance, type 2. However, the sweeteners we will discuss have little to no effect on blood sugar levels. This stability is absolutely everything when it comes to preventing both the immediate discomfort and dangers of hyperglycemia, high blood sugar, such as blurred vision, excessive thirst, fatigue, and frequent urination, as well as the devastating long-term dangers of nerve damage, neuropathy, kidney problems, nephropathy, vision loss, retinopathy, and heart disease. It really is about managing your overall health and well-being on a daily basis and avoiding future complications. Aside from the important aspect of blood sugar control, many of these sweeteners are low-calorie or even calorie-free. This is extremely beneficial, especially for people with type 2 diabetes, where weight management is often an important part of the overall treatment plan. Using a sugar substitute allows you to significantly reduce your calorie intake while not feeling deprived. This can help you lose weight or maintain a healthy weight, which has a positive knock-on effect. Weight loss frequently improves insulin sensitivity, allowing your body to use its own insulin more effectively, thereby improving blood sugar control. It's a strong, positive feedback loop. And don't forget the additional benefits that some sweeteners provide. Xylitol, a sugar alcohol, is an excellent example. Unlike regular sugar, which feeds the bacteria that cause cavities, xylitol can help prevent them. This is an excellent added benefit, especially since diabetics are already at a higher risk of dental problems due to the effects of high blood sugar on oral health. Finally, using the right sweeteners allows you to enjoy a wider range of foods and beverages without feeling restricted or concerned about the effects on your health. It makes the dietary aspect of diabetes seem much more manageable and, frankly, enjoyable. Top 5 Best Alternative Sweeteners for Diabetics. Number 1. Stevia. Stevia has truly earned its reputation as a top natural sweetener, and with good reason. It is derived from the leaves of the Stevia rebaudiana plant, which is native to South America and has been used for centuries. Steviol glycosides are the compounds responsible for stevia's intense sweetness. These compounds are hundreds of times sweeter than table sugar, but the most important difference for diabetics is their effect, or lack thereof, on blood sugar levels. Stevia has a glycemic index, GI, and glycemic load, GL, of 0. This means it does not cause the same dangerous blood glucose spikes and subsequent crashes that regular sugar does. This makes it an extremely safe and dependable option for keeping blood sugar stable throughout the day. Stevia is also calorie-free, which helps with overall calorie management and weight control. While stevia is generally well tolerated, some people report that it has a slightly bitter or licorice-like aftertaste, particularly in its less refined forms. However, many newer stevia products and blends have significantly reduced the aftertaste, making them much more appealing. Stevia comes in a variety of forms, including powder, liquid extracts, and whole dried leaves, making it extremely versatile. It can be used to sweeten beverages, added to yogurt or oatmeal, and even baked, though recipes may need to be adjusted slightly due to its intense sweetness and lack of bulk when compared to sugar. Remember that heat can affect stevia, so look into specific recipes. Number 2. Erythritol. Erythritol is a sugar alcohol, but it stands out for its high digestibility and low impact on blood sugar. Unlike some other sugar alcohols, such as sorbitol or maltitol, which can cause digestive discomfort, gas, bloating, and even diarrhea in larger doses, erythritol is absorbed primarily into the bloodstream and excreted unchanged in the urine. What distinguishes it is its unique metabolic pathway. It means that erythritol has a very low glycemic index, close to 0, and a low calorie count, making it an excellent choice for diabetics. Erythritol occurs naturally in small amounts in some fruits, such as pears and grapes, but it is typically produced commercially through a fermentation process, which frequently involves corn. It has roughly 70% of the sweetness of sugar and a clean, slightly cooling flavor that many people enjoy. One of the primary benefits of erythritol is its versatility in baking. It has the same bulk and texture as sugar, making it a suitable substitute in recipes for cookies, cakes, and other baked goods. However, it is important to note that it does not caramelize in the same way that sugar does, so it will not work in recipes that require browning and caramelization. Because it is so well tolerated and has such a low effect on blood glucose, erythritol is a popular and dependable option for diabetics. Number 3. Monk fruit sweetener. Monk fruit is a relatively new addition to the sweetener scene, but it is quickly gaining popularity for good reason. This small green gourd is native to Southeast Asia, specifically southern China and northern Thailand, where it has long been used in traditional medicine. Monk fruit's intense sweetness is derived from unique compounds known as mogrosides. These mogrosides are extremely sweet, much sweeter than sugar, but your body does not metabolize them in the same way that it does sugar. This is central to its benefits for diabetics. As a result, monk fruit sweetener has a glycemic index and glycemic load of 0. This means it does not cause the problematic blood glucose spikes that diabetics must avoid. It is also calorie-free, making it an excellent choice for weight management. Monk fruit extract is often combined with other sweeteners such as erythritol or stevia. This is frequently done to balance the flavor and improve the texture, making it easier to use in a variety of applications, such as sweetening coffee or baking. While generally considered very safe, some people may experience a slight aftertaste, which is typically milder than the aftertaste associated with stevia. Monk fruit sweetener is becoming more widely available in powder and liquid form, offering a versatile and natural alternative to sugar. Number 4. Sucralose, Splenda. Sucralose, commonly known by the brand name Splenda, is an artificial sweetener, which means it is synthesized rather than derived directly from a plant. It is made from sugar using a multi-step chemical process that replaces some of the hydroxyl groups, oxygen and hydrogen atoms, with chlorine atoms. This seemingly minor change makes a significant difference. It makes sucralose extremely sweet, about 600 times sweeter than table sugar, but it also renders it indigestible to the human body. Sucralose is thought to have little effect on blood sugar levels because the body does not break it down. However, some research suggests that it has a very small effect in some people, so it is not a perfect sweetener for everyone. One of the primary benefits of sucralose is its heat stability. Unlike other artificial sweeteners, such as aspartame, it does not degrade at high temperatures. This makes it an ideal choice for baking and cooking, allowing you to use it in a variety of recipes. Sucralose is widely available and used in a variety of processed foods and beverages, including diet sodas and sugar-free desserts. While regulatory bodies such as the FDA and EFSA consider it generally safe, there is ongoing research into potential long-term effects on gut health and insulin sensitivity, so, as with anything else, moderation is advised. Number 5. Xylitol. Xylitol, another member of the sugar alcohol family, is roughly as sweet as sugar, but has a significantly lower glycemic index. While it is not as low impact as erythritol or stevia, its GI is around 7, which is significantly lower than sugar's GI of 60-70. This makes it a far superior choice for maintaining stable blood sugar levels. Xylitol occurs naturally in small amounts in many fruits and vegetables, including berries and mushrooms, and is also commercially produced from birchwood or corn cobs. One of the most compelling benefits of xylitol, and what distinguishes it from many other sweeteners, is its beneficial effect on dental health. It actively inhibits the growth of Streptococcus mutans, the bacterium most responsible for tooth decay. This is why xylitol is commonly found in sugar-free chewing gum, mints, and even some toothpastes. However, there is one important caveat about xylitol. It can cause digestive upset in some people, particularly when consumed in large quantities. This can result in gas, bloating, and even diarrhea. It is generally recommended to begin with small doses of xylitol and gradually increase your intake to determine your tolerance. Most importantly, xylitol is extremely toxic to dogs. Even small amounts can be fatal to dogs, so pet owners must take extreme precautions to keep any xylitol-containing products completely out of reach of their animals. This is an important consideration that cannot be overstated. Advice on sweeteners for diabetics. While these 5 sweeteners are excellent alternatives to sugar for diabetics, their use should be approached with caution and knowledge. It is not as simple as replacing sugar with a sugar substitute and going on as usual. First and foremost, keep in mind that sugar-free does not imply healthy or eat as much as you want. While these sweeteners can help manage blood sugar levels, they are not a cure-all or an excuse to overeat sweets. A well-balanced, healthy diet rich in whole, unprocessed foods such as vegetables, fruits, lean proteins, and whole grains should always serve as the foundation of your eating plan, especially if you have diabetes. Second, pay close attention to your individual tolerance, especially for sugar alcohols. Some people are significantly more sensitive to the digestive effects of sugar alcohols than others. Even small amounts may cause gas, bloating, and other discomfort. The best approach is to begin with a small serving of any new sweetener and gradually increase your intake over time while monitoring how your body reacts. Finally, and perhaps most importantly, always consult with your healthcare provider or a registered dietitian, particularly if you have any underlying health conditions or are taking medications. They can offer personalized advice on the best sweeteners for your specific needs, taking into account your overall health, medications, and dietary preferences. They can assist you in incorporating these sweeteners into a comprehensive diabetes management plan that is effective for you. Navigating the world of sweeteners can feel like walking through a minefield, especially when dealing with a condition as serious as diabetes. However, finding the right options can be a game changer, allowing you to enjoy sweets without worrying about dangerous blood sugar fluctuations. Stevia, Erythritol, monk fruit sweetener, sucralose, and xylitol all have their own distinct properties, benefits, and drawbacks. However, they all provide viable paths to a better life without jeopardizing your health. Remember that the key is informed decision-making, moderation in all things, and a holistic approach to health that prioritizes whole foods, regular exercise, and personalized dietary strategies developed in collaboration with your healthcare team. People with diabetes can confidently manage their condition and enjoy a fulfilling, flavorful life without worrying about the negative effects of sugar by understanding the nuances of these sweeteners and working closely with professionals. If this video has helped you better understand the best alternative sweeteners for diabetics, please consider sharing it with others who might benefit. Spreading knowledge about healthy choices can make a real and positive difference in people's lives. And if you have any questions, personal experiences with these sweeteners, or further insights, please feel free to leave a comment below. We'd love to hear from you.